welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you some more awesome Megos! This was an out and about find, and he is looking awesome.
Yeah.
This is blue and gray Batman. John's been looking for this one.
Yeah, they, I guess just because when I came, growing up collecting Batman comics, this was always the look.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That I had, not the all black that they do now. So
Very classic.
I've always really liked this look.
The blue in there. That's really cool. And Batman's had so many suits, but it feels like this is one of the more original ones.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is like the blue and gray was always like, on the Super Friends and the animated shows, and of course the TV show in the 60s. So this was kind of like...
Suji's Batman.
Yeah.
So anyways, he's been actually looking for this. This is this 11-inch size? 14-inch size. Mego, and so we recently came across this, and we were super excited to find it. This is our second of this size, right? We have Flash. Whoa, so we'll link that video if you want to see Flash. And now, Flash gets to have a friend.
Yes, a super friend.
A super friend. Batman. He is looking awesome. So this is not... Oh, it is a numbered one, actually.
Yeah, actually it's, 30... It's kind of
actually, when I bought it, I did not see that I had the smaller number.
Of 8,000.
Probably should have, but anyway. 3,653 out of 8,000. That's pretty good. It's less than half. And these are
actually, obviously, as it says, this is Marty Abrams presents Mego, so this is an actual Mego, just like, for the old folks like me.
Yeah.
Remember the Megos, the 8-inch figures from the 70s and 80s, and now they've come back, and it's just so cool that
they have a whole
new
size. This is a new size, right?
Yeah, I mean, they still have the 8-inch, but the superheroes are all in this, at least currently are all in this, the larger 14-inch.
Classic 14-inch figure, official limited edition action figure with original detail and quality. So we're going to go ahead and get, oh, look here. Also available in this collection, Flash, which we have, Joker, Lex Luthor, which I think is coming soon. No, we saw him. We saw him in the store. We haven't picked him up yet. I was going to say there's another one though. What's the other one that we have?
We have Zod.
Okay. And yeah, so it's showing the same three on here. Now I don't remember seeing Joker yet, but I do remember seeing Lex Luthor.
Yeah, I would love to find Joker.
All right,
and of course, Superman to go with.
Of course.
Zod.
Of course. So now we're going to go ahead and get this awesome Batman out of the box and come back and give you a closer look. We'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. And there he is. He looks really cool. Let me show you. Stands up really well. And because these figures are good size but have good articulation, they stand really well. Yeah. I mean, our studio isn't like completely
level.
Right. And yet he still can stand. So let's go ahead and take a look at some details, and then I'll let John show you the points of articulation. Let's go ahead and look at his face. Very cool. So it's got like he's got like little white eye sockets. I mean, like, it's part of the mask, right?
Right.
So, look at his jawline.
So you can't tell what color his eyes are.
Yeah. So you don't know who he is. And his suit is really cool. Of course, their material, they have actual clothing,
right?
Uniforms.
Yeah, that's one of the
Velcro
awesome
on the
things
back
about the Megos is they actually have like the cloth costumes.
And kind of one thing that stood out in the early.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So in the 70s.
Well, the thing was, I mean, you figured like like in the and I don't even remember when that started, but like you start off with like the GI Joes this size.
Yeah.
And they had the cloth clothing, and then you had the Megos that did the same thing, but with the 8-inch. But once you got down to once the figures started getting like 3 1/4 and 4 inches and stuff, it just went to all hard plastic, and you got away from all this. And this is it's just such a cool look.
It really is. He has an awesome big cape. The symbol looks really good. Great paint job on the symbol. His utility belt kind of twists around a little bit so you can adjust it. And then his boots are super blue and shiny. I really like the fact that they're actually shiny, and they do come off Look at that.
There's an articulation point.
It looks so real. Like did you see it like come back at me? Anyway, Batman's trying to kick me. I'm gonna put his boot back on. But I really like these boots because they're like so shiny.
Yeah.
They're like the shiniest part of his costume, so it kind of draws your eye to his boots. We were talking about how awesome the cape is and how huge. Look at the nice big cape.
Yeah,
go over the shoulders.
Goes over his shoulders
and goes very, very, long, all the way down to the top of his boots, which is awesome. And it's sewn under his chin, like so. But it's just a nice, big, humongous cape for Batman, which is awesome. Very cool. So I'm gonna let you show the points of articulation.
One thing too that I really like about this, and I don't know if it's the material that Mego uses or what, but like with the body sculpt and everything, I mean, you could put a cloth costume on on it, and if it doesn't fit right, then you still don't see. I mean, you can still see his chest and his ab muscles and all that. So it fits really. Yeah, I mean, it fits really well, so that you still see that he has like the superhero physique, even though it's not like a molded plastic.
Yeah, you're right.
Costume. But the articulation, we already saw like the ankles, and then of course you have the knee socket, the hip. He twists at the waist. He has the wrists that go back and forth and twist. The elbow, shoulder.
Shoulder has two different directions, right? Like
and of course the neck. And the cool thing is, another cool thing about it is that this is the standard Megos are 8-inch. This is 14, but like this one's $20.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just really a great price for that size figure. And the 8 inches are 15, so they're just a really great value.
And then if you're sharing it with your child, they can actually play with it.
Right.
And then it's not like this collectible that's so much money that you can't let your child.
Oh my gosh, my kid's got it.
Yeah. You don't have to put it in a specially secured glass case.
Don't mess with Daddy's action figures. And if you're wondering, we will have a graphic at the end of the video that will show you where you can go retail stores and online to get Megos, and how to connect with them online with Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff, so you can see all of the amazing figures that they have out.
Awesome. And which ones do they have coming up?
Well, right now is Wave 7. And that should be hitting like retail now, and that's got stuff like Kiss, the rock group, Lord of the Rings, Rocky. Mego is always a huge into like the Star Trek action figures, so they have Kirk, Spock, and Khan from the Wrath of Khan that look really good, and this really cool Headless Horseman figure that just looks amazing.
Is that in Wave 8 or Wave 7?
That's 7.
Okay.
Wave 8 I haven't seen a whole lot of, but I know it does have Data and Picard from Star Trek The Next Generation, and I have seen pictures of a Stan Lee figure, which is going to be just awesome.
Oh, very cool. Alright, so this is our Batman Mego, and we're super excited to be able to find this when we're out and about, and we can put them right beside Flash, and they will eagerly await the next 14-inch one that we find to add to our collection. So thank you so much for watching. As always, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.